Hey, it's Nate here, and I know I haven't made a video in a while. I've been sick lately, and I'm struggling to get this one out. But today, I'm gonna go over Black Ops 2, Halo, Guild Wars 2, and stuff. So, let's start out with, I'm getting a new laptop pretty soon. I'm gonna use it mainly for live streaming and making better videos for you guys. And I've been hearing about Black Ops 2. I saw the trailer. It looks pretty good actually, but I get this feeling that it it definitely is a step forward in the style of Call of Duty. It looks like it's a long time in the future, like after MW3, but I'm also feeling that you see great games like Halo. They used to come out like every 2 years or something. And games like Guitar Hero or I don't know, something like that. They started pushing games because they were really popular or something, and it just died out. So that's what I'm afraid is gonna happen to Call of Duty. Now every year, they're pushing the game, and now it's Black Ops 2, and now I'm hearing about this other one. It's just getting crazy, but I'm still gonna buy it, probably, just to see how it is, or I might rent it, because renting before buying is always great. I was satisfied with Black Ops and MW2. So yeah. Halo 4 releases November 6th, and it surprises me, because they usually do September releases, because Reach was September, and I'm also surprised that they're not going to do a beta. At least they stated, at least not a public beta, which would disappoint me. Reach, I really enjoyed the Reach beta. That one was pretty fun. Yeah, and a lot changed between the beta and the real game. So, some early screenshots we saw from when Halo 4 was announced, a lot of that was changed with some of the recent footage we've gotten from 343. And the grunts look a lot different. They lost their mask, and I don't like them without their masks. They're just not grunts. So, but I have my faith in 343, but I'm kind of upset with some of the things they've done with some of the stuff in the game. Like, it now kind of looks like Call of Duty, because in the center of the screen, headshots and kill streaks are announced, just like Call of Duty. But the graphics on it look great. So, on to armor abilities about Halo 4. Yes, Armor Lock is getting trashed. Forerunner Vision is a new armor ability that will allow players to see through walls, kind of like X-Ray, but 343 ensured it won't be overpowered. I'm really interested to see how this all works out, with Halo being a shooter and not something like Minecraft. The maps, they aren't going to be campaign based like the Reach multiplayer maps were. Sword Base was in the campaign, Powerhouse was in the campaign. That was all in the campaign. With Halo 4, they've made all their multiplayer maps from scratch. They've given us some examples, and Red vs. Blue has done two videos about the release date of Halo 4. Looks like I'll be taking a sick week as well to vote for the president, or whatever they were voting for. Something I just found out about Halo 4 recently was, and I'll have a link to this in the description, but Conan O'Brien, fans of him, funny guy. If you don't know him, look him up. Conan O'Brien will appear as a Marine loading cargo onto a ship. That I watched the video he made while he was at 343, and he was talking to Conan and O'Brien. No, he wasn't talking to himself. He was talking to the creative directors and the main boss guy, and it was funny. But yeah, he's gonna be in Halo 4. His character, that's gonna be pretty cool to see. So for all the information about Halo 4, you could check in the description. There's a Halo 4 wiki already out, I found. And that looks amazing. I'm definitely going to get Halo 4. Moving on to Guild Wars 2. I don't have a good enough computer, that's why I'm getting a new one, to run Guild Wars 2. So I took all last weekend and sat down and watched Basher from the Basherverse and Legend of Hobo play Guild Wars 2, and it looks like a pretty different, I'd say, MMO from traditional World of Warcraft and Fiesta and any other free-to-play game. I know World of Warcraft isn't free-to-play, but even that, it seemed great when it came out, but face it, now it's like same old, same old. It kind of set the standard for MMOs. But Guild Wars 2, it's still got that MMO feel, but it gives you a lot more freedom. Like, an example would be you could have powerful armor and have it look just the way you want it to. So you don't have to take away your looks just for better stats. I know I had to do that a lot in some of my MMOs. I'm like, oh, this is gonna protect me more. Oh no, this other thing looked really cool. But it gives you a lot of customization freedom, what race to be. The art direction in it is just great. It looks amazing. They made full-scale cities. There's the Black Citadel, which is like steampunk heaven. It is the Char home, and I think the Chars are the tiger-like people. The human city, if I can remember the name, I'll bring it up. Otherwise, it'll be in the description or the video. That city is like an actual medieval city that you'd see. It has a castle. It's got villagers walking around, socializing with each other, NPCs. There's a whole bunch you can do. Like, there's just the amount of detail gone into those cities is incredible. There's alleyways you can go into, and you can actually get yourself lost in buildings because they're so huge. And almost every other building in the human city, you can go into, and it just feels amazing that you're able to do that. Just go into almost every building in the city. And you're not able, I don't think you're able to go into one of the castles yet, but it just looks amazing. And if you go up to a balcony on one of the towers, and you look down on the city that you were just in, it's not art painted in a skybox that you're looking on. You're looking down on the city that you were just in, and the city is ginormous. I don't even know how to describe it, but it gives you this huge sense of scale. Wow, this place is amazing. I can go all the way up here, and then you can explore almost that whole castle thing. And going a little more into the detail part of it, Basher, he was walking through a hallway, and it was like something you see in an aquarium, going out of this central park area where there is Now the park thing, oh my gosh, that thing is like, wow, you look up, there is this central beam sun thing, and it like shoots beams of light. It's crazy. And there's like the solar system rotating around it. It's crazy. But back to the hallway aquarium he was in. It oh my gosh, there was water reflections on the floor, the water behind the glass. It looked like water behind glass. And there was little details like pebbles, seaweed, and little tiny fish and like sea urchins and stuff in there. It was crazy. So Guild Wars 2 is definitely something to check out. Now, the combat is something incredibly diverse from World of Warcraft. You have your skill system, but that's almost the only similarity between the two. Your skills, you don't level up your skills. You don't have to spend, at least I don't think you do, but you don't have to spend hours deciding which skill you're going to level up next. Your weapons that you equip have skills binded to them. So you have a total of 10 skills at a time. The ones on the right hand side of your skill bar, those are your character skills, like self-heal, so that eliminates the need for a healer. And I'm not quite sure what the other ones are, but though that is a set of 5. And then the left-hand side of your skill bar, those hold, if you're having a shield has 2 skills attached to it, and a one-handed weapon has 3, so giving you a total of 5. So you could have a short sword and I'm just going to tag a shield as a shield of light. You could have a short sword of light and a shield of light, and then you could switch out short sword of dark, and then you could have a short sword of dark and a shield of light. Your main weapon skills, they would change. So if you had a skill called light stab with the sword of light, you would now have something like shadow infect with the new sword. So that is pretty customizable in that sense. Now, the last of several awesome things in Guild Wars 2 is the PvP. The PvP itself, it is not sitting and attacking, going boom, you took 4 damage, boom, you dealt 5, blah 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 blah. That stuff gets boring. In World versus World versus World, or WVW, you have freedom, and it is just amazing. The World versus World maps, actually there's only one World versus World map, but that is huge. I don't know if more will come in DLC. They may. It's a possibility, but this is huge. It is like half of an Earth almost. Not even, but it is like there's 3 servers that get mashed into a battleground. There's a center point, and you can go and you can take supplies, supply cams, keeps from the enemy, and these battles go on for 2 weeks in real time, and they take forever because it is like a real battle. You go, you raid, you pillage, you plunder, and there's like 300 players per team or something. It's insane. The way to win in World versus World is there is a 2-week ending period. So you play for 2 weeks, and the people with the highest war score win. So that's definitely something to look into if you're looking at getting Guild Wars 2. So I'm going to wrap it up. Yeah, I'm sick. It's been a struggle getting this video out. Looking forward to seeing how Halo 4 turns out. Black Ops 2 looks better than MW3, I'll tell you that. I've grown somewhat fond of the Black Ops games. So I can't wait to see what this next one is going to look like, because I really liked the first one. So I'll hopefully be getting my new laptop sometime soon. A link to that will be in the description if you guys want to look at it. I feel it's the best laptop for the price, but that's my personal opinion. If you find a better one for about the same price, you show me it, and I will be grateful. So thanks for watching, guys. Tune in when I get my new laptop, and I'll be starting up a new channel. I finally came up with an original username instead of VideoGamer1010, which was suggested to me by YouTube, actually. And my other names are Nayboy57 and Flare26. Those names are both taken by sources. Flare26 was taken from my friend. He gave me that name because when I was little, I used to use his name of Blaze, and he got really angry and he just gave me that. And I came up with Nayboy when I was playing RuneScape, actually, back when I had my old 98 computer. That was horrible. But my other friend, he played RuneScape, and his name was Fredboy67. So I just took it off of there. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please just feel free to support me if you see any shrine of potential in me at all for anything in the future. It would really make my day. So, thanks. Bye.